Hey guys, welcome to Tea Time. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Colby.
And I know we were a little absent last week, but we're back. With so much tea to fill you in on.
And better than ever, and hair longer.
Oh, we are long. She's straightened, so you guys knew how long.
I love.
It's also disgustingly dirty. So
that's okay. They don't need to know.
You know because I'm comfortable with you.
Yeah, we're so close. You, me, us.
We
so close now that it's okay. We're like family at this point.
Cheers.
I think this is episode 6. We're family. Clinking to you guys as well.
I would sip out of it, but those things have been in places we don't want.
They're honestly empty. So
they're for show, guys.
So anyways, let's do a little weekend recap. Thanksgiving and this past weekend. We have a lot of weekends to catch up on.
Yes, we do. So I'm going to say short and sweet. Thanksgiving, boring for me. Like, we were just la-di-da. I had my 2 hair appointments. I got my long hair, and then I got my hair colored, which is why I look bald, everyone. So, like, you see my front pieces are, I look bald.
I just, like, looked into, like, our camera screen, and
I'm bald. I knew this was going to happen, and I said to my hairdresser, I was like,
I think it's fine.
I like it in person.
I love it.
In person, it's good. Thank you.
Y'all aren't getting the full
effect. Once you guys see me in person, then you can say I look bald. But
how long does it take
to like
both hair appointments combined? How long do you think it took?
Ooh, this took long.
I'm scared.
The length.
Yeah,
I can't talk.
Took
like 2.5 hours, and the color took like same. So probably, honestly, I would round it to 5. Yeah.
Holy cow. Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you do? Do you like?
I go to 2 different people.
Okay.
So I go to like one. I went to one girl on Wednesday, like before Thanksgiving, and I went to the other on Saturday.
So are you a hair salon like talk-ish type of person, or are you like, I'm gonna play on my phone and we don't speak?
Okay, I'm like in the middle, and you guys know I can talk all day long, but like for some reason when it comes to me sitting at the hairdresser, like, and sitting in that chair, like, I don't want to be spilling all my life details. Like, I do. You do? See, like, I'm jealous of you, because I want to do that. Every time I go there, I'm like, I'm gonna talk, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm good.
You're like on your phone, like very quietly. I think there's like very 2 opposite sides of the spectrum. So like my sister, she's like, I want you to play with my hair and I don't want you to speak to me. Where I go in and I'm like, yeah, I think like this happened as a kid and it really affected me. And like
it's like a therapy session.
It's like a dump. And so like obviously when I'm getting color or anything like that, it's gonna take like 2 hours. So like we unpack her emotional trauma, we unpack my emotional trauma.
I love that though.
And then it's like, okay, well, I'll see you
now
in
pay me
7 months and we'll figure out what trauma comes up before then.
And you're like, you sit down the next appointment, so I have a baby. Like,
no, literally last time she was like, I was like, hey, how are you? And she goes, I'm married. And I was like, girl, what? That's crazy. So like we talked about that, and she was like, yeah, my mom wasn't at the wedding, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm living for the drama. Let's have our hairdressers on the show, and then we'll really get to know them.
My girl would be like,
they do our hair while we're like filming this show.
Mine would literally kill me. The second the girl that does my color, when I walked in with the long hair on my back, she was like, I have to blow dry all that. I'm like, because it takes forever, and I'm like, yeah,
sorry,
I bought it. Like,
so when your root grows, does the rest of your hair grow?
Yeah. So like the extensions themselves will grow with the hair, and which I didn't realize.
Really long.
So right now my hair underneath here, which you guys don't get to see because I don't either, is literally like brown. Like it's all brown. So that's like if I showed you, which I will show you later.
Look,
like
the difference.
Yes, exactly. And so like the extensions are what gives my hair the blonde that it has, which then I guess I just can't ever go back.
This is what it's like to be a woman. You men will never understand the difficulty of like maintaining and keeping your hair nice, your root color, dyeing your
everything,
hair.
Like your eyebrows, your nails,
makeup.
There is
acne.
Oh
my gosh.
Acne in women is so like frowned upon when like, hello, it's so normal.
And we have like a detailed skincare routine. Like pretty much every woman has a very detailed step-by-step skincare routine. Men wash their face with the same bar soap they wash their butt cheeks with. and they have glowing skin, the most gorgeous
It doesn't
long
make
eyelashes.
sense. Oh my God, the eyelashes is what bothers me. Like, I'm buying this $100 serum that lasts me 2 weeks, and then my eyelashes are falling out.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm plucking them all out, and they're like, oh, like no mascara needed. They are just stunning. I hate you, men.
we've been over
hate
this
you.
though, so.
Anyways, back to our weekend recap.
So that was
appointment
basically, that's all that I did. But I need to hear your weekend.
Weekend for Thanksgiving, a lot happened, but I won't address it on the show because it was actually not great. Did learn that my mom and dad watch. Hey family, sorry for everything that you've seen.
So sorry.
So sorry. My bad. But I will share that I did get strep throat. That's,
You and the sicknesses.
I stay sick. I stay ill. Like, I literally...
Your immune system.
So cancer, celiac disease, strep throat. Like, I mean, God said I'm gonna give you my toughest battles, and I said I cried.
And you're like, but
making a phone call.
What I do? What I do?
What did I do? No, so yeah, I literally got strep throat, and I think one of my nieces gave it to me, and because she had strep throat, but my mom was like, it's okay, like they can come to the function, and I was like, okay. And then I was the only one that got strep throat.
And that's so contagious, though.
I was the only one that got it. And I was the only person around these kids, to be fair, too. Like, I was like, I'm watching these kids.
You are the mother.
I am mother right now. And so, some people thought it just came out of thin air. But I think it is highly contagious.
Oh, if you're not on a prescription for a whole 24 hours, it's literally like I could go like, and then you're sick now.
Yeah.
And also with your immune system, you're kind of prone to it.
I think a single slice of Kraft cheese could kill me.
Yeah.
Like, I think, boom, I'm out. But strep throat was not fun. I'm also allergic to penicillin, so it's like, what do I even do?
My brother's allergic to penicillin too.
It's a pain. So I took amoxicillin. I'm fine, but you have to take it for like 10 days. I'm like, I'm bored.
You really
I was down for the count. I was down for the count. And my mom was like, oh, well, maybe you got it from your friend who you saw the day before. And I was like, but she's not sick. And she was like, And I was like, I think I got it from my niece. So I still love them. There's nothing wrong with that. I just definitely got it from my niece, and there's science and then there's fantasy.
Yeah.
And that's science. So
and it all adds up.
So yeah, that's what I did for Thanksgiving weekend. But then this past weekend, it was really boring. My roommates were out of town, and usually my roommates are like my go-to hangout friends. And so instead I was like, well, I have some Christmas shopping I want to do.
Love.
And so I got that done. I wrapped 40 Christmas presents in like
How do you even have the money to buy 40 Christmas?
I don't.
I'm like, who's getting all these gifts?
Well, like, my family does Christmas so big that it's like, I can't just give one thing and walk away. Like, we are big Christmas people. So, like, my mom, dad, and grandma probably got, like, 6 gifts each.
Okay.
That were, like, that went from, like, maybe, like,
it
$5
ranges,
to,
yeah.
like, $50. Like, it was a range, for sure. So I really can't afford it. But
the holidays.
It's the holidays. I've probably spent so much money, but I only have like 1 or 2 more little things to get.
Okay.
And I'm okay.
And then you're done.
I'm done.
Okay, good.
I'm tired of this. I'm done. I like, on the top of my head, I know right now I have 4 things for sure I need to get. And those will definitely be under $100, which I'm like, I cannot spend any more money. I need to eat this week. It's like, eat this week, give grandma a gift.
Yeah. Your family's like, nope, you gotta give grandma a gift.
Grandma, and I would too, honestly. Grandma deserves it.
Duh.
So, yeah, that's what I did this weekend. It was fun. I also went thrifting, which was really nice.
Ooh, where'd you go?
I went to, there's like a little store in Seneca called, I think it's the Dream Center.
Okay.
And they have some cute stuff. I got a little turtleneck. I got an Urban Outfitter jeans for $5. They had 2 pairs, and I was like Urban Outfitter nice jeans that you would see at Uptown Cheapskate or Plato's Closet for like $30. That's how they would resell them. Originally priced like $120. Ridiculous. $5 at this little thrift. Y'all go thrifting.
I honestly have never been. I know.
I'm the thrift queen.
Okay.
I'm so very frugal that like I'm so poor.
I'm not frugal. I'm just poor.
I'm just dirt poor. It's so fun. It's like, at first you're like, I feel kind of dirty, and then I like immediately I'm like washing my hands, but then you wash all your stuff and you're like,
I feel like once I wash it,
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah,
like I wear my
fine.
friend's clothes, wash it, it's fine.
It's the same thing, exactly.
Except you don't know the
Shared.
people.
Oop.
They could have died in
I was
it.
just gonna say they could have died in it.
That's what I kind of heard from someone once. I don't know where though.
But I hope they don't die in their
In those-
Urban Outfitter jeans, because those were a slay. Imagine. Oh God, I can't. Anyways, how was your weekend?
Honestly, I feel like I'm really excited. Like that, like break is coming.
Yes.
I need like, not that I love my friends. I love I love Clemson and how it's so easy to just go wherever you want, whenever you want, and like I could just walk down the hallway and my friend's apartment's right there.
Yeah.
But I do have to say everything's getting very repetitive per usual. So like I think on Friday. Yeah, Friday. I basically not invited myself, but I went to this like frat thing and it was like a Christmas cocktail.
Cute.
My roommate was invited.
Okay, so you're invited.
So she was like, I don't want to go alone, like I'm bringing my 2 roommates. So
Yeah.
we went. I had the best time with like my other roommate, like not the one that brought us. And we were just like dancing, like I didn't know anyone there, so you know when you know no one, so it's like I don't really care if I make a fool out of myself. So I'm just like talking to random people, standing on the
getting to know.
stage. I'm just like, and then I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go. Like I'm done interacting. Like I want to see people I know.
Yeah.
And so like we left, we went back to my apartment. I like got changed and whatever. And then I'm like not vibing with the like what's going on. So I just like was with my one. I like left my roommates. I'm a wanderer, so I leave my roommates.
She said, I'm a dude.
I'm like, guys, bye. So then I met up with my friend, and I was like, you know what? I'm over being like out. I don't want to do anything. So I just left, and I went home, and reached out to our mystery man, and I literally, our last conversation, it was bad. So I'm like, you know what? I sent an emoji like this, like the waving hand.
Down bad. Also, let's update our viewers of what happened last time and where we are now. Because our last conversation was like, this man has no social skills. We do not like this man. He fell asleep, right? He fell asleep, and then Lexi left, and then they were supposed to have a movie date, and he didn't text back. And you were like, there's no hope for him.
Oh my God, I completely forgot. I didn't tell you guys. I'm like, I didn't tell you guys. So I reached out to him before that, and I sent an emoji, and it's like
Emojis.
Not an emoji. I sent a GIF, and it's a guy in The Simpsons like going into the tree. Yeah, and so I just sent that, and he was like, "So I got COVID," and I'm like,
okay.
Valid.
Okay.
But you could have texted me.
Yeah, you could have said something about it. And also, like, you guys were around each other. Like, why wasn't he like, hey, like, I'm so sorry.
Like, you don't, like, not that anything happened, but, like, I was like, you know what, good thing. Like, when I went there, I was far away, so it was fine and whatever. But, yeah, so we ended up, like, texting, and then we never hung out since then. So, yeah, since, like, I was at his house and he, like, was weird. And so I was like, I feel like whenever I'm bored and I'm feeling weird, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna slide back in. And so I sent that emoji, because just saying hello or being like, what you doing is not enough. Like, I just need to be weird.
And honestly, the WYD text is not.
It's just like, it's so,
cute.
you know what you're getting at. Like,
yeah, it's like, okay, what,
like,
the little hi emoji, I'd love to receive that. I'd be like,
and he responded with like hi with a bunch of eyes. So like when I read that text, I literally go, okay, I'm going home, and I'm like that was enough. Like it's late. Like I could literally go to bed right now and I'd be fine. And so I was like, well, what you up to? Like, and he's like, I'm in bed. I'm like, so okay. So I was like, well, like any chance you want to hang out? And he was like, oh yeah. And so like
he said, let me rise.
He's like, you know what? Sure. So
Oh
I end up like changing because I was in like a dress and I was like, I'm not wearing like I just walk in there with a dress. Like I'm like movie like
you want to go like cute girl, going out top,
like
comfortable.
I every time like because you know how like I feel like I always end up at home and then it's like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, okay, well, I don't mind it because I like being able to like change and be comfortable.
Yeah.
So I'll put on like a sweatshirt, sweatpants,
Glam.
call it a day. And so I go there, we're like hanging out, talking. And then we end up like going upstairs and his roommate's dad is there. Like the parents are there. And the dad is like making really weird comments to me, and just so you're all aware, it was me, the mystery man, the dad of his roommate, and a girl was there that the mystery man was with in the beginning of the year, but he didn't know that I knew that.
Ooh.
It was a very short thing, but it was still kind of weird.
What a fun crowd.
For the comments being made. Like, this dad is like, oh my God, Lexi, like, are your lips real? Like, asking me these questions, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I've been asked questions like that before, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're real. And he's like, it didn't end there. Like, it kept going. He was asking Mystery Man, like, blank, don't you think her lips are amazing? And I'm like,
don't you have a wife or something?
I'm like, and now I'm like, maybe his parents are divorced, and like, it was weird. The mom shows up. Like, the mom comes out of like the bedroom or something, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? And then like, I swear I can't remember exactly, but I remember someone in the house at the time telling me that the mom was like pissed off, thinking that like the dad like had a crush on me.
Well, he does.
I'm like, this dad looks worse than my dad. You think, like, not a DILF. No, it was like
a grown
like a
man.
It was not like, not even if it. I'm not into men that are old. Like,
in the sense there, I'm not into men.
I don't like them.
That's period.
Like, I'm not at the age where a dad is what I want. Like,
honestly, if he's creeping you out like that. Like a hi, well, what are you studying? Like,
where are you from?
Like a normal person.
Exactly. And I was like, you know what? I get it. Like, sometimes my dad's a little like, not like that, but he'll like ask questions that are just like, I don't know if I should ask that.
Like a nose ring question. My dad always asks like, oh, where did you get your nose ring? Like, why do you have a nose ring?
It's like
personal.
Yeah,
weird.
and I'm like, sometimes dads do things like that. So I always give them the benefit of the doubt. It got so completely uncomfortable by the end of the night, which I will elaborate off screen.
Oh,
but anyway,
I'd tell the wife. I'd be like, hey, your husband is weird.
The wife, like, she knows.
Picked
like
up the
you
vibe.
Like, she knows. Like,
where's their son?
The son like was not in attendance until then, like when the mom appeared, and it was so weird.
And the girl, like, and she's hearing all these. Was she not getting it? It's funny because like, you're getting these comments and she's sitting in the corner like,
no, she's also sitting there like this. Like, I'm talking to her and she's like not answering. I'm like,
hi?
I'm like, are you on another planet? Like, I think she was like exhausted. Like, cause I get like having a long day. She's literally like, she looks miserable. Like, she doesn't want to be there, and she's just like, and I'm like,
imagine.
Like,
oh, I simply cannot imagine us sitting in this room. An old man is talking about, you're the most gorgeous thing, and he doesn't even look in my direction, and I'm sitting there like
no, and I maybe because I can talk to the wall, and like that's how this all goes down, but I don't know, and I was really uncomfortable. So then eventually, it's now like 4 a.m. I'm like, we gotta go. Like, I need to go to sleep. Yeah, and so, like, bedtime it is. Mm-hmm. And that was after, like, traumatic experiences that I won't go into right now. Ooh. But
this tea time after dark is about to go crazy.
But yeah, so honestly, it was pretty good. I got invited to the Christmas cocktail. I kind of invited myself.
You said, so I'm gonna be your date.
I was like, because he asked me, he's like, where'd you go tonight? Like, weren't you at something? And I was like, oh yeah, like I was at this Christmas cocktail. He's like, who'd you go with? I'm like, myself. And he's like, and I'm like, so when's yours? And he's like, why did I think I could
have a dress?
And he's like, oh, it's like in a week. Would you want to come? Let
me check my calendar.
Would I want to come? But no, like as he says that, I'm literally like,
yep.
Okay. Like,
I'm glad. Oh my God, we have come so far because he literally could not speak to you, and now he's kind of asking you to be his date. social skills.
I invited him to mine, but I don't even know if I'm gonna go. So, but it's fine.
That's okay.
So, Mom, I'm like, mine's the day after. So we'll see. I'm getting nervous.
2-day rager. Christmas 2-day rager.
You think he'll get me a present?
Honestly, okay, that's
He's
so
like happy.
awkward.
Oh my God, that's like the second night of Hanukkah. Should I be like?
You said so is Hanukkah. Like, that's such a weird. Like, I think we don't talk about it enough. I mean, I wouldn't know, but like a situationship. Like, do you get them a gift, or someone you like? Do you get them a gift? Like, it's already weird. Like in college with your friends, like, do you get them gifts? Like, I got my roommates gifts and they didn't get me anything, and that's fine. But it's like I don't ever know. But especially with a situationship, y'all locking lips and sort of things like.
Is a gift really asking that much? Honestly, I would say with my situation, we are not gift giving relations.
He's barely opening his mouth to
So,
speak.
exactly. I feel like if you're hanging out often, like you hang out during the day, you go do things together, then I feel like it's normal to give a gift. Honestly, like, let's say you started off as like friends, like you were like really good friends, and then like you tried. Then I feel like it's like, oh, like we're just friends. Like, here, let me. Just like, I feel like honestly with me, like I'll be like walking in a store, and if I see something where I'm like, oh my God, they would love this, then I'm like, I don't think it's weird. I honestly think it's kind of cute. Like if a guy was like, oh my God, I saw this and I knew you would like that, I would literally drop to the floor and like literally be like,
you could give me a rock and I would literally sob my eyeballs out.
Like you could get me like chapstick and be like, this smelled really good, and like,
and I thought of you,
and I'm like, how'd you know I love that?
Me and who? Literally, you say, oh man, this cup, it just was shaped like you.
I'm like,
I'd be like, really?
Did you
think
you
of
didn't
me?
you didn't have to?
Like it literally found on the side of the highway, trash. I got this cat off the side of the highway, and I thought of you. Me allergic to cats.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. No, it's like they get you a candle, and it's like literally like this big, and they're like, you know, I just saw it, and I thought of you. I'm like, is this a fat joke?
You need to smell better. Is what
They get you like deodorant.
I just like really thought of you. I think I'm gonna get all my friends practical gifts now. Like instead, I'm not doing this anymore, but I was gonna get my roommate Meredith a water bottle because she always takes mine. If you're seeing this. And it's like, I love her to pieces, but I'll be like, hey, I need to use my water bottle, the one that I own. And she'll be like, oh, I'm using it. I'm actually using all 4 of yours. And I'll be like, girl! I was gonna get her that, but I found something else that I won't share just in case she watches it. But
If she watches, then no.
Question though.
Yeah.
So you celebrate Hanukkah.
Yeah.
What is the gift giving process like with that?
It's varied as I've grown up. As a kid, like when my whole family, everyone was like there, my brother and sister, and they weren't at college, we would do like one gift a night. Aww. And I would literally go up to my pile and shake everything to hear and feel what was the heaviest. My mom obviously knew I'm gonna do this, so she would like throw just like random things in the box to make it feel heavy. And so I would be like lugging this thing, and I'm like, I just know it's a karaoke set, and I open it and it's just like Ugg boots, and I'm like,
okay. As a kid, getting clothes is like
all I ever want. I still honestly hate getting clothes. Like I want like items. I'm a kid. I want to play. Yeah. Like I want to play with my gifts.
No, that's so like I would not be opposed to getting a Lego set. That's so fun.
Okay.
Oh. I mean,
No, I understand.
A cute little like. If a man gave me the flower Lego set,
that'd be.
And it's like the flowers are time.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Here I am thinking you're about to build like a whole Minecraft set.
Oh my God! No. I build the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
No.
In the studio, we should get a little set and build a little set and just talk.
Hey guys.
That'd be so funny.
But now for Hanukkah, it's just like one night and my mom just gives us all the gifts. And so, but the thing is, since my parents are divorced, we also celebrate Christmas. But we celebrate Christmas my whole life. Believed in Santa till I was like 14.
Is your mom Jewish?
Yes, and my dad's Catholic.
Okay, gotcha.
So we'll go to my dad's and we'll have Christmas with him, and my dad's gift giving abilities are really bad. Like, dads in general need the mom's help.
Awful.
My dad is he is insistent on like going on Christmas Eve, getting the gifts, and 9 times out of 10 I'm getting a gift card. Love gift cards, but I want something tangible, because if I get like a Visa gift card, I'm spending that. I'm spending that somewhere else that I shouldn't be. Like, and so like I need, if I want a pair of shoes and you're like, oh, here's like $200, like you could go buy the shoes. I'm not buying the shoes.
No,
I'm not.
It's
like,
gonna go to my gas money.
It's going to food. Like, I'm gonna stuff my face with this. And I'm like, yes. Can't wait.
Going to Triple T's.
But like, seriously, I love gifts.
Yeah.
And I love giving gifts.
Yeah. I love it.
Are you more of like a giver or a receiver? Which I won't judge you either way.
I like to give a lot. Oh, that's a hard question. I feel like I'm 50-50. I really like to give. Like, on Christmas morning, I will make my parents sit down and I'll be like, open your gifts that I gave you and let me watch you. But then I'm also like, okay, but let me open mine.
But like, now you're all gonna watch me.
I think it just depends who's giving me the gift. Like, if it is someone that I'm interested in, I'm like, oh, like we were just talking about,
yeah,
you thought of me? Like, the bare minimum. Or like my friends, I'm like, oh my God, guys, you really didn't have to. Like, you could buy me, I don't know, a bar of soap, a fuzzy sock, anything from Five Below, and I would scream, kick my feet, cry. But like, I also do love to give. Like, I'm excited for my roommates to get their gifts. They're really cute.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about them.
I'm very excited. What about you?
I love getting gifts from my family type of thing. I'm kind of weird when it comes to like friends. Like, on my birthday, like I'm kind of just like, okay, like thank you, but like, when it comes to other people's birthdays and me giving a gift for I literally will go all out. Like, I will find, I don't care how much it costs. Like,
the end of the earth.
Cause like, I know, I just can't wait to see their reaction. And like, literally, I can't even, like, it was my friend's birthday like last year. And no one got her like a birthday cake, and I didn't live with her, like, so I was like, maybe she had one, realized she didn't. I went to like Walmart, I got like an ice cream cake, I got a chocolate cake, I got like Dr. Pepper,
What do you
like I literally got like everything that I know she likes, and I'm like, I come in and I like sneak into the apartment and like put it on the counter, and I like knock on her door, and she like had no idea what I was doing, like, and then realized and was like, oh my God. And I'm like, honestly, I feel like it's just the thought that counts. And it's like, if you could give me a card, like a card, I will take a card. But like, I feel like those are cute. Like, that's, you pay $3, get a card, you write in it and just say like how much, like, oh, I really love you, I care for you.
I did that for my friends this past week. Like, I sat down and wrote like a card it was like all my friends that I go to church with. I sat down and wrote every single one of them a card and surprised them with it. And the like joy that brought me just like talking about the qualities that I love about them, like, really made me appreciate them more. And it also like gave them something to be excited about, and I was like, I'm gonna cry. This is really sweet. This is nice.
No, that is so sweet. No, literally, honestly, I feel like it's hard for a lot of people to like kind of see themselves like from other people's point of view. So like, sometimes you could be really down, but like your friends think of you as like something completely different. So it's like, I guess like reading about how someone feels about you. Exactly. And like, it's in a sweet and kind and like just genuine way. Like, I feel like that I would take that over like an item.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
Oh my God, that's so real. And especially like for me right now, I'm struggling with like who I am myself, like genuinely. And so like somebody sitting down and just even like 3 adjectives to describe me, I'm like, oh my gosh, do I do that for you? Am I that to you? That is so meaningful. Season of giving. I love it.
I love it.
Speaking of giving, let's give Apple Music. Let's give you guys our Apple Music top. Okay, what is it called? Apple Music Replay. Because we don't have Spotify in this house. And before we even get started, we will not take any hate. We will not take any slander for using Apple Music. It is affordable. I'm on the family plan.
Me too.
And so, and period, point blank, period. I literally posted my Apple Music Replay. The first DM I get, somebody booed me. for having Apple Music. I'm not taking that slander. I'm not taking that slander. So now we're gonna share them.
Yes.
We're gonna give top 5 artists, top 5 songs, and top 5 albums. And then if we want to even go into 10, 15, whatever. But give me how many minutes of music you listen to as well. Give me the whole 9 yards. I'm so excited.
I am like navigating through this. So the top album, which I'm kind of a little, I wouldn't say embarrassed, but I can't really listen to it anymore because I think when I was listening to it, I was in a really bad place. So like, you know, when like you listen to music where you were just like not doing well.
Yeah.
But I love it, and it's SOS by SZA. So like I feel like everyone can understand that, and like sometimes I'll be like wanting to hear the song, and like
and it goes.
I'll literally, but like I accept it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not the same person I was. Like I've changed, I've grown, and it's like okay, I could hear and I understand, but I'm like, all right,
we're
whatever.
growing.
What's your top album?
My top album is called The Album by the Jonas Brothers. Jonas Brothers made it really big for me this year because their new album came out in the summer, and I'm not a Jonas Brothers girly at all.
Yeah.
I went to go see them in concert, loved it. But that album, I don't know what they put in that. It's so good. I will not take any Jonas Brothers hate either. Year 3000, I don't know if we have bought to enough in this lifetime. So good. So that was my top album. Okay. I want your top 5 albums.
Okay, so now this is where we're running into an issue.
Oh gosh, okay.
My whole family's on this Apple Music plan. Meaning my mom will be like, Amazon Alexa, play country music all day, every day for my dog. And it goes off of Apple Music. So every single thing.
Ooh.
Number 1, also I don't even know, I think I know one of these songs. I'm Not Pretty.
Wait, that's songs. I want top 5 albums.
Oh, albums. Okay.
No spoilers
Oh,
here.
then these are fine.
Okay.
Okay, so SOS, I had second is Utopia, Travis Scott.
Okay.
Love it.
Friend just got back from a Travis Scott concert this past weekend. Said it was really good.
God. Don't tell me that.
So
I don't have the money.
Drop some money, and 21 Savage was there too. So.
Oh my.
Sorry, Queen.
Okay, and then for all the dogs, Drake.
Okay.
Almost Healed, Lil Durk. And number 5 is Sorry for What by Tory Lanez. I love Tory Lanez, everyone. He is in jail.
Oh.
He didn't shoot her.
Oh.
Okay, everyone. For some backstory, he shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, but he actually didn't. He didn't. I swear someone else shot the gun, but he just told them to shoot.
Are you saying that because you love him?
Well, okay, in trial, they did say that as the gunshots were going, they heard dance, beep, dance, as it's like boom, boom, and he's like, dance, dance. But I don't think it was him that shot the gun. And I'll stand on that.
It's like a toddler with chocolate on their face, and the toddler's like, I did not eat the chocolate bar. I don't think we can defend that right now. Anyways, let me give you my top.
You go.
So, number 1, the album by the Jonas Brothers.
Yep.
Number 2, Barbie, the album.
Ooh.
Because it was such a good album. Thank you, Barbie movie. Number 3, The People's Champ by Quinn 92. Love Quinn. Number 4, Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. And number 5, which I don't know how this got mingled in there, it is the Phineas and Ferb soundtrack. There are on the Phineas and Ferb soundtrack, it is a no skip album. There's not a single song.
Is that like You're Busted?
Busted. Yes. That's us. That's literally us right now.
Yeah.
The black and white.
Oh.
We are Candace and Vanessa.
Oh, I will take Vanessa.
Yeah.
I feel like that is
our energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, here we are. So good. I played it 35 times this year. Separately.
See, that's the problem is like, since me and my siblings all listen to the same thing, it says like 328 plays. Like, yeah, it's like, no, I don't listen to music like that.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Yes.
Okay. My top album, the Jonas Brothers album, I played 293 times by myself. That's about equivalent to your second played with all your siblings. I nearly played it.
So you
almost every day of the
ride.
year.
You ride for the Jonas Brothers.
I think I would murder for the Jonas Brothers. Wake up in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. Give me your top 5 songs.
Okay, this is where it gets weird. Because,
okay.
like, it says I have 10,444 songs. And, like...
Holy... Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm Not Pretty, Megan Maroney. Dancing in the Country. Outskirts, Out of That Truck. And then we got Last Night by Morgan Wallen. Oh, and Religiously.
Oh. Okay.
You know? Religiously. Like, I don't know these songs because it's my mom.
They're all country.
They're all because it's my mom.
Wait.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh. Fast Car made it up there.
Like, these are the songs I listen to, and they're like drill music because I listen to them in the gym. Anyway, so let's hear.
Two time.
Okay, let's hear yours.
Okay, my top 5 songs: Waffle House by the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, I was like, the Waffle House?
I love the Waffle House.
Like the food?
The restaurant.
Okay.
You're
busted.
Okay. I love Waffle House. Anyways, oh my gosh. Okay, it's jumped up. I guess it's changed. I don't know how it's changed, but anyways. Oh, they're tied. That's why. Tied for second, third. Island in the Sun by Weezer. I love a few songs.
Okay.
By
Okay.
Weezer.
Yeah.
Pink Triangle by Weezer is my favorite song of all time, but it's just so like oddly placed. Like I'm not like a Weezer listen to type thing. It's just like a one-hit wonder type thing for me. Americana by the Jonas Brothers. Montana Sky by the Jonas Brothers, and Dance the Night by Dua Lipa from the Barbie soundtrack. Banger!
Dance.
All of mine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of the 15 songs are the Jonas Brothers from that same album.
I wish does it show you like the percentage of them?
It tells you how many times you've played them.
Because you know how it's like you're in the top this percent.
Oh, it doesn't. I wish it did.
Apple Music.
I think I would be in the top 0.05% of the Jonas Brothers.
I think you would too.
It's only this year. I'm playing. I'm not taking that energy into the next year.
Yeah.
With me. I'm leaving Joe Jonas at the curb, even though he's the cutest Jonas in my opinion.
Yeah, duh.
Okay, so who's
It's always been Joe.
Oh, top 5 artists.
Okay.
The thing that really matters.
So this I'm proud of.
Okay.
We got Drake, Tory Lanez, Lil Durk, Chris Brown, and Future.
Interesting. I want to actually give me all 15.
Okay, then we have SZA, Travis Scott, Bryson Tiller, The Weeknd, King Von, R.I.P. Now I didn't start getting into his music until after he died. So I was so upset. I was like, oh my God, let's go to. I'm dumb. And I'm like,
let's go on tour.
Let's go to an album. I'm like, where's King Von at? And it's like, he died. And I'm like, oh. And then I just have like Lil Baby, you know, he just chills there. But okay, yes, yours.
Do you want to guess my number 1?
The Jonas Brothers?
It is the Jonas Brothers with
I figured
863 minutes of their music. Changed my life. Anyways, number 2, Jimmy Buffett. Don't Hit Me Up. He passed away, and it really affected me spiritually. He's actually in my top 5 artists for the past 6 years.
Oh wow! I didn't know you listened to him like that.
Jimmy Buffett's my favorite artist of all time.
Really?
Love that little beach girl music. I like to pretend I'm on a tropical
I
island.
love it.
Always.
I love it. Okay.
I'm his number 1 fan for sure. Quinn 92 is my number 3. I've seen him in concert twice this year. Charlie Puth was number 4. He's also top 5, always for me. I also saw him in concert this year. Post Malone, number 5. Olivia Rodrigo, number 6. Dua Lipa, number 7. ABBA, number 8. The Driver Era, which is Ross Lynch's band.
Oh,
number
okay.
9.
Yes.
The cast of Glee, number 10.
She didn't say that.
And anyways, Doja Cat, number 11. Ty Verdes, number 12. Bruno Mars, 13. Billy Joel, 14. And number 15, Jim Croce.
Okay.
So that, and I listened to 95,000 minutes of music this year. And I don't know if that's me listening to music or I also play white noise on my sound,
that's
on my little phone.
Probably it.
So,
I have 100,000 because we have so many people, but like for example, Drake, we had 6,847 minutes because everyone in my family, no, my mom and dad don't listen to Drake, but me, my brother, and my sister listen to Drake, so it's like,
yeah.
I hate that we have the same thing.
See, I'm on the family plan, but it's separate.
How?
I think it's like Apple IDs. Do you all share an Apple ID?
Yeah.
Oh. So do you all share a camera roll?
No. We all share contacts, though.
Oh my gosh.
Like that. Oh my God. I used to get my brother's text when I was younger, and I was seeing some bad things when I was 13 and he was in college, and I would be like, on my computer, and I'm like, oh my God, but I can't stop.
I know, but
and I found out my sister did the same thing to my brother, and I'm like, so you're
like,
that?
do you want to debrief later and reread this?
But I found this out now, like probably like less than a year ago, and I was like, you went through his phone too? Like,
So could he go through yours?
because he would,
That's
you know how you
cool.
can click the button and it's like, oh, this number gets the messages. He had all of us clicked, but I just was smart and had myself. And also, I'm like 12. Who do I care what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, did you see the drama in class
had a
today?
crush on this guy.
Like,
Yeah. Oh
he
my
touched my hand.
And meanwhile, this guy's touching someone else.
This guy's doing the most. Like, he's a freshman in college.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, my parents and I think we shared a camera roll, and that's really hard when you're going through
Like
into middle school.
You're transitioning.
Yeah, I'm a young woman. I'm a blossoming woman, and we did not need to have the same camera roll. And I did not need to see their things, and they did not need to see my
You're
things.
like, you take my eyes only to another level.
Literally. And the scary thing is, though, like, they still have, like, whenever we cut it off, and I think it literally was my freshman year. They have all the, like, pictures that were on my phone from freshman year. I don't want to think.
You're busted.
Literally. But, I think that wraps up our little Apple Music wrap. Once again, we will not take any hate. If you're a Spotify user, you think you're better than us and you're not.
We accept all of you.
One of my friends has YouTube Music.
I was just about to bring up YouTube, like TV or whatever.
How do we feel about someone who has, okay, if a guy, he's a 10, but he has YouTube Music.
I'd be like, do you have that on top of Apple Music and Spotify?
And they say no.
I'd be like, I'll go on aux.
I'll take it. I'll take Ox. Don't even worry.
I had one time I had a friend that like has SoundCloud Plus, and I was like,
So good. That's
and
a thing.
I literally like I felt it was so mean for this, but like 2 years ago I was like, ew. And he's like, I also have Spotify, and I'm like, oh. Okay.
I would say ew now. I don't feel mean. SoundCloud Plus. Are you paying?
Yes.
You're paying for SoundCloud? Are you a rapper?
Maybe
Was he a rapper?
Maybe he is. Maybe he. I don't know.
He wants to.
Maybe I should ask him. Be like, hey, shawty.
I think it goes. Well,
I think Apple Music is superior.
I agree, and then maybe Spotify, and then
Everything else.
everything. I mean, I think Amazon Music versus
Like
YouTube Music.
I don't. These don't even like. These aren't even in my brain. Like all I think is you're either Apple Music or Spotify.
I have liked men who have Amazon Music. What are you doing? Saying Alexa?
Were they getting a discount?
Alexa, yeah. And they said, Alexa, play this. I said, I can just play it on my Apple.
You know what?
Pass me the aux.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Also in your top 10. No, I'm just kidding. Your top 10 country
in mine.
songs, literally. Well, I think that wraps it up. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful week. A wonderful weekend. If you're going through finals right now, like
Good
assignments,
luck.
Good luck. Take your time, study. If you're not, if you're driving the bus, please be careful. We love you. Whoever you are still, we think of you.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe out there. Don't get kidnapped. Don't get trafficked.
Wait, the next time we see them, it's
Unless
gonna be a New Year.
Unless we film should we film next week?
I can't. I leave Monday.
Well, then this is it for the
23T.
Should we? Okay, wait. We'll really quickly. New Year's resolutions. Do we have any? What do we want to see in 2024? What do we want to be in 2024? This scares me. I'm gonna miss you so bad. We're going away.
You know
for like
what?
a
We'll
month.
probably talk about our New Year's resolutions
in the new year.
But honestly, I feel like that's kind of good. That's when I come up with them.
Okay. Well,
And then
don't
we
need to
can
think about it
recap like how our break was.
Yes. Oh
we
my
could
God.
fill everyone in.
If you see them, where's the? Oh, we'll off book on your man because then it's a month without that man.
Oh, he's graduating. Yeah, this is like graduation. Like this is over, guys.
Fling. This was such a fun segment to have. This plot was so fun. I hope we get more updates. Maybe.
A new man? No, guys, I have to grieve this one first.
New year, new man.
Yes, for both of us.
Maybe.
No.
We don't need a man. We don't need a man.
No.
We have each other.
We have each other.
So, and I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
And happy 2023 tea time. This was a pleasure.
And we'll see you guys in 2024.
Mwah. Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.